Okay, true confession. I love to sit on the floor. Doesn't matter where I am, I love to sit on the floor. You know, when you go to an event and there aren't enough chairs and people are like, oh, well, here, let me get this chair, or let me get this chair, or I'll move over, you can squish with me. I'm always the one that's like, no, I'm good. I'm just going to sit on the floor amongst all of you. It'll be fine. And people have always looked at me like, why would she rather sit on the floor than like sit beside me, squinched up on a couch? And as I was thinking about that actually today, I thought, why do I like sitting on the floor? And I think it goes back to, well, I know it goes back to my childhood. So growing up, my kitchen was like a really long hallway type kitchen. It had, it didn't have an island or anything. It was super simple, an older home, and it was just a long kitchen. So you could, the fridge, the stove, the cabinets, the counter space, everything was like a long hallway. Just imagine a long hallway, but it was actually a kitchen. And if those of you watching or listening have known me for any period of time when I lived in Statesville, North Carolina, you know that if you've ever come to my house, and we've had a lot of us there, my mom loved to have everybody at my house. It just warmed her heart so much. And now, as a parent, I understand that, but as a single parent, I just see it so much differently now, how much she loved it. But we would line up in the kitchen, and we would either sit on the floor. When that floor space ran out, we would be on the counters in the kitchen. Yes, sitting on the counters in the kitchen with our backs against the cabinets. And it was always such a warm sense of love and just togetherness. And so that is why I love sitting on the floor. And I think as I get older, I am in this stage of life where I'm having to figure things out differently. I lost a job that I absolutely adored this past May, and I've done lots of things in my life, and I've always had this just passion to help people get better and be the best version of themselves, but I'm constantly learning and I'm constantly wanting to do the same for myself. So I just decided that I was going to get comfortable and do something that is uncomfortable, which is figuring out all this lighting issues, figuring out how to get my voice to sound right. And those of you that have watched or follow me at all on Facebook, and see, I love sitting on the floor because you can move around and you can like get readjusted. Anyway, those of you that saw my Facebook post on my personal page saw a video that I did in 2018, and I literally was laughing like, wow, I think I'm a little better than I was then as far as lighting, fonts, all of that stuff. So we'll see. But I'm just getting uncomfortable with getting on camera on a regular basis to share some things that I think are important for you to hear. So I hope that you join me over this next season of my life, figuring it all out. I'm just going to do it on camera. I hope that you will start to take steps, intentional steps, to do the things that make you uncomfortable, because that's where the growth is. But I pray that you could get one little nugget of something that makes you comfortable when you do it. So for me, today it's sitting on the floor.